Hello guys, welcome back to this amazing YouTube channel. Thank you so much for subscribing, and if you are new here, please subscribe and welcome. So today guys, I'd like to give a advice to a girl of my young self age. What I mean is of the age of between high school and campus. So today is a day I want to give you some advice which I wish I knew before, which I wish somebody else could have told me, you know. So guys, number one, I tell you to put God first and have a personal relationship with God. Nowadays, without God in everything, in studies, in relationships, in family, in your plans, in everything, basically in everything, without God, you are totally doing nothing. God is the ultimate beginner of everything in our lives. It is through God that we were created. So first put him first, acknowledge him, acknowledge his works in your life, and get time for him. Like read the word of God, communicate with him through prayers, meditate his word. Guys, point number 2, I'd tell you to take things slow. The Bible talks of there is time for everything. So take things slow. Make sure you don't do the wrong thing at the wrong time. Wait until it is the right time for everything, and everything will align itself. Like, I don't see whether it's healthy to be in a relationship while in high school. You're too young, you don't understand anything, you don't understand the reason for this. Some of you are even doing it out of peer pressure to take things slow. Wait until the right age to be in a relationship. Yes, wait until the right time to be in this kind of friendship that you want to engage yourself in. Don't rush into things. I remember during my time after high school is when I conceived my son. If only I knew how the years to come will be. I could have taken things so slow. I could have listened. If at all I had somebody to talk to, if at all I had somebody to tell me things, I'd have taken it slow and waited maybe for the right time to give birth. Adulting, being a parent, being a responsible parent, guys, at such young ages that I see young girls carrying young babies, and I've come to realize when you do things at the wrong time, you are consuming, those things are consuming most of your time that you could have used to develop yourself, or else time you could have used to do something. So guys, I'd tell you to take things slow. Have time for yourself. Have time for yourself, work on yourself, and don't let anybody lead you into something that you don't feel you're ready for. Don't let somebody else mold you. Don't let somebody else give you another image of yourself that you're pretty sure does not exist. You know, in short, guys, this is what I'm telling you. Dear baby girl, don't allow your ovaries to be taken for interview. You know, at that age, you don't understand things. You don't know what is the right thing to do. So taking along your ovaries to, that is a serious thing. Taking them to somebody who's not serious with you, or somebody you're not pretty sure whether you're going to have a future together, that gonna maybe ruin you, maybe lead you into depression, maybe work on you and maybe destroy you. You never know what's gonna come afterward. I remember after Form 4, I had a Facebook account. So just a random guy, we began chatting, to date. I don't remember his name. Nilimsahau. But I remember tulichat, tukachat until he told me that he wants us to meet. Remember nimemaliza Form 4. So at that moment ananiambia anaenda Dubai kufanya kazi huko, and he is the only son to a mother. So angependa we meet so that through that meeting up I can get pregnant, ndio sasa nibaki na mamake. So akienda Dubai ikuwe like you'll be working and sending us money. Mtego, si ndio? Thank God I didn't agree to that, because I just can't imagine carrying a baby to somebody who's not even here, somebody I don't know. We just met in Facebook. We've never met any other time. And now he wants me to get pregnant so that I remain behind with the mother. It's not even making sense. It is not. So, dear baby girl, don't allow anybody that you don't know ruin your plans, or come in between what you're planning, come in between your future, come in between your ambitions, your goals. Just focus on yourself. There is time for everything, and it's about getting pregnant. When the right time comes, you'll get pregnant, you'll get as many children as you want. Dear baby girl, focus on yourself. Don't be swayed by all these promises. Sometimes promises are made to be broken. So don't focus. Don't expect too much from people, especially from men. Things do happen. Huyo mtu mwenye amekuwa anakuita mrembo, maybe after some time anakuita mrenda. Acknowledge your beauty. Focus on yourself. Have time for yourself. Make positive declarations about yourself. Don't be shut down by any negative comment from anybody. Stand for yourself. Know your worth. Know your value. Know who you really are. Don't be swayed. Don't be swayed from left, right, and center by anybody. Don't allow narcissists to come and ruin your life. Those are people who already have ruined lives, and they'll come in your life and give you stress. By stressing you, maybe you might end up being depressed. And through depression, maybe you may end up having pressure. And that is totally bad. So, another thing, guys, heed your parents' advice. Obey them, respect them, listen to them, give them time to talk to you, and have time to listen to what they have to say to you. It is through them that you came to this world. So have time to listen to them, respect, obey them, and help them in whatever thing they want you to help them. Work towards having a good life for you and your family. Work towards giving yourself a nice life with your family. Another thing, guys, choose friends wisely. Remember, after Form 4, I had this friend of mine of my age who had fallen in love with a man, and they were so much in love. point that they conceived a child, wakazaa mtoto. And I kept on admiring. I was admiring her. I was admiring their relationship. I was admiring everything. Up to a point nikajipata pia mimi at that age pia mimi nimepata mtoto. You know, if only I could have maybe chose friends wisely. Maybe if I could have listened to other people apart from her, because she could advise me, when you get a child at this early age, blah 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 blah, it's good, a lot of things. But she didn't tell me the negative part, that the responsibility is gonna hit you hard, and through that you're gonna mature early. She didn't tell me that. She only talked of love and the child, blah 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 blah. She didn't tell me that I'll be waking up at night, breastfeeding the child, changing diapers. I didn't know all that. I didn't. But she only showed me the good side of it. So guys, from me, choose your friends wisely. Giving birth to a child, it's not a problem. But there is the right time for that. Kama utaki stress, kama utaki depression, kama utaki pressure, wait for the right time. Children are blessings from God, and I thank God that I've been able to raise my child up to a point Mungu akanibariki with a baby girl. I thank God so much. It was a struggle. It was a life. I even got into depression, but I thank God. I thank God. I thank God I'm doing well. But guys, me to you, choose your friends wisely. Again, be driven by your ambitions and by your goals and by what you want to become in future. Usikue you want to become a doctor and your behavior says a daktari. You're behaving like somebody, you are lazing around, you're not even working hard, you're not even having plans for studies, you're not even serious with your studies. Be driven by your ambitions, by what you want to become, by the kind of life you want to become. Example, these people are driving cars. Those are people who have worked for that. Those are people who knew what they wanted. They have big houses, beautiful families, big cars, big businesses. They have worked for that, and they were driven by that ambition, by the goal and the plan and the kind of life that they wanted to live. So in short, guys, I'm telling you to know what you want to become in the future and work towards that. Nothing else. So guys, please choose yourself, your peace, and your happiness. Lots and lots of things are happening. We even find ourselves in families whereby peace is non-existent. So guys, choose your peace always. Be at peace, have inner peace. You can even pray to God and ask for peace. Another thing, choose your happiness, choose yourself. Choose yourself always. That is to say, focus on yourself. If you choose yourself, guys, you will not be able to condone, that is to stomach, any form of abuse. Be it body shaming, be it insults, be it violence. If you focus on yourself, if you love yourself, you're not going to stomach all that. You're not going to give space to such. You're not even going to have time for such. If you respect yourself enough, you can't stick, in an environment whereby you are being body shamed, in an environment whereby you are not being given peace, in an environment whereby insults are daily. Dear baby girl, believe in yourself. Nobody else needs to believe in you. Nobody else needs but you yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your capabilities. Believe in what you can do. Believe in your talent. Guys, I'd tell you to never give up. You know, most of the times we go through challenges, most of the times life hits us back with things we didn't expect. But nonetheless, we don't give up. So, baby girl of my young self age, don't give up no matter what, even if you're not seeing any light at the end of the tunnel. Because I remember when I got pregnant after I gave birth, I thought my studies were gonna stop there. I was not seeing any light. Ahead of me, I could only see total darkness, total darkness. But I didn't give up. I kept on pushing. I kept on working on myself. I kept on working on what I want to become in the future. I kept on being driven by my goals, my plans, my ambitions. And here I am, guys. I have not made it, but I'm pretty sure that someday I'm going to be there where I've always wished to be. You know, I'm just a girl, I'm a lady actually, I'm a mother, and I'm yet to be employed. But I know I'm going to be there where I have always prayed to be. And again, guys, if we put God first, trust in Him always. Many are plans in our hearts, but it is His plans that are established in our lives. So, guys, no matter what, even the Bible says that you can't even add an hour to your life by worry. So, don't worry, just keep going. Don't allow yourself to be stressed. Sometimes we allow stress to eat us up. There are so many people in the world, and people are going through a lot. People are going through a lot. And if you could have time and listen to what they're going through, you could even understand that your situation is just a tiny one, very tiny. People are going through a lot, day and night. People are going through a lot. Maybe you could be crying over something very petty, but to you it's very heavy. But once you listen to somebody else cry, I tell you, you will stop crying. People are going through a lot. So don't allow worry, don't allow trouble, don't allow anything press you down. But instead, be that powerful queen. Do what you love. If you love singing, sing. If you love dancing, if you love, doing TikTok, if you love doing YouTube, if you love writing books, if you love creating content, if you love going to church, if you love reading the Bible, if you love advising people, if you love whatever you love, do it. And do it wholeheartedly. So, guys, for today, guys, to girl of my young self age, this is my advice for today. Thank you so much for watching it. Thank you so much. I appreciate for all the love. I appreciate for all the support. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. May God bless you. Until next time, bye bye.